Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Another 0-0 draw. Another one once again. Okay, we can start off with some positives. We have not conceded a single goal now in our first 6 league games. We have broken the record that we literally just broke a week ago. We are now the only team in the Championship ever to go the first 6 games of the season unbeaten and also without conceding a single goal. Yeah, we literally just broke the Championship record last week for not conceding a single goal in the first 5 games, and yeah, we've just broken it again. So I don't think any team will be beating that anytime soon. And then obviously going down onto the negatives is we can't score. So yeah, there's been entertaining 0-0 draws this season for us, but that was a poor performance. That was very poor. Hardly any chances. We had about 5 chances all game. That's it. Cardiff had about 20 odd. Cardiff completely controlled the possession. We had a few spells attacking going up there, but nothing really much to threaten anything. And well, if we're going to score goals, yes, number one, we need a striker that can score goals, but we've got to have a midfield that's willing to, feed our strikers through. I'm going to say my player ratings in just a few minutes' time, but we need to have way more chances than we're getting than that. I mean, as I said, we have had more entertaining 0-0 draws. That actually been action-packed 0-0 draws. Our previous 0-0 draws. How many times do I have to say 0-0 draws? Yeah, we've had chances, lots of chances. I think before this game we were like second place, just behind Burnley with the most chances created. It definitely didn't look like that in this game. Hardly anything created at all, but we need to be putting the ball in the back of the net, whether that's getting a striker that can finish it off before deadline day, or we need to switch something up in midfield because the midfielders just aren't feeding through balls into the strikers. So yeah, let's just now go on to my player ratings. Our defence, solid as usual, and then our midfield and attack very, very poor today. Right, goalkeeper, let's start off. Freddie Woodman. Didn't have much to do, a few easy saves here and there. Once again, kept a clean sheet, mainly our defence to thank for that, but goalkeepers play a part in that, and he didn't concede. Really good performance from him, really. I mean, 6 has been the average shot. I'll give him a 7. Not a poor performance, but, nothing outstanding. So, yeah, 7 for Freddie Woodman. And then our defence, this is where things get high. I'll start off with our right centre-back, Jordan Storey. I'll give him a 7.5. Very solid. I mean, since he returned back from his Sheffield Wednesday loan last season, he's looked really solid. And then I just need to quickly move on to Liam Lindsay in the central centre-back position, who I am going to be giving my man of the match to. Was the best defender on there, the best player on there today. And yeah, Liam Lindsay, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Yeah, Jordan Storey and Liam Lindsay, I say, were 2 of the best centre-backs out of the 3 there today. But I just wanted to give Liam Lindsay more of the credit than Jordan Storey. So hence just a 0.5 difference. But he cleared the ball 13 times, I think, made 13 clearances. He was just a solid defender there. Just ball coming into your box, just get it out, get it cleared every single time. Perfect, superb performance from Liam Lindsay. And then we move on to our other centre-back, the left centre-back, Greg Cunningham, did start today ahead of the injured Andrew Hughes, who, should be back, I think, hopefully for the Coventry City game. Cunningham, he didn't really do anything good. I'll just give him an average 6, nothing more. Right, wing backs, Brad Potts and Robbie Brady, I'm going to give them both a 7. Obviously, helped out in defence, mainly the entire game. Our entire team was helping out in defence, but our wing backs, they need to get maybe a few more attacks going down the wide hand sides. It's not just the central midfielders; it's the wide players as well. But I was definitely impressed with Brad Potts' defensive contribution, and also Robbie Brady's just like passing skill. I mean, his passes are just absolutely brilliant. But no chances coming from the wide areas. So not a perfect performance, but not a really bad performance. So I'll give them both a 7. And then we move on to our midfield, which was definitely not the greatest today. And Ryan Ledson I'll start with. He's been a player that I've been wanting to start. He's started the past couple of games. He's been really, really good. But I've got to give him a 5. Below average performance. Really poor today. Where's the crunching tackles that we're used to seeing from Ryan Ledson? Just not going to challenge the opponent at all. I mean, put some pressure on him. Go in there. You're the player that gets all the red cards. You keep on doing that. You get those slide tackles in. Just not there today. Benjamin Whiteman again, normally very impressive. I'll give him an average 6. Nothing great at all. Alan Brown and Daniel Johnson, look, they've been poor for some time now, and look, they're definitely players that can have really good performances, but just lately it's just not been there. I'm going to give them both a 4. They were absolutely dreadful today. Daniel Johnson came off at half time and was replaced by Emile Reese. Alan Brown came off on the hour mark for Ali McCann, and Ben Woodburn also came on for Ryan Ledson as well. I'm not sure who played where. It was a mess in that midfield. There wasn't really a midfield. We were all just defending the entire time, but they were doing nothing all game. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, they have a few touches on the ball. That's it. We need to see some creativity, and there was just 2 missing players on the pitch there today with Alan Brown and Daniel Johnson. And seeing that Alan Brown is supposed to be the captain, I do expect a bit more fight in his game, but they were just not there today. And then we just move on now to our final player, which is the striker Troy Parrott, who I have to just give him a 5 because no chances for him due to the lack of balls being played through from our midfield. He did have a few chances, obviously not scoring. Mainly due to our midfield again. You can't really fault the striker if he's not been given any opportunities, but he did have a few. You do still expect him to score something, so I'll give him a 5. But hopefully, I think the main problem in here is the midfield, and we definitely do have options on the bench with Ali McCann and Ben Woodburn. We don't need to sign any new midfielders. We've got them right there on the bench. Just start them ahead of Brown and DJ. So yeah, again, I'll take the points as the final result, seeing that Cardiff probably deserved all 3, but we've got to stop this 0-0 draw. I mean, keep the clean sheets, yes, but we've got to score. I mean, just one is all that we have needed these past games, and we could be flying up the league table right now. But no, we're missing that one goal. But really good defensive performance today, and we're on to Coventry City away, and on our next game, where I don't know if there'll be goals in that. I really don't know if there'll be goals in that again. But hopefully we can pick up 3 points very, very soon. So yeah.